Hi there, my name is Pat Fader. I'm an instructor at Milwaukee Area Technical College, and I want to demonstrate how we can use Google Groups with our advisory committees at MATC. Before I get started, just a quick background. What you're looking at is a home page for a Google group. I created a Google group called MATC Network Specialist Advisory Committee. The group consists of multiple topics. This one only has two, but there's an unlimited number of topics, and each topic has posts associated with it. All right. What I like about groups is that members can create topics and posts by just sending with email. So they don't even have to go through this web interface to create topics or posts. I want to point out that these groups are public, so anybody can search and view them, and I can demonstrate that real quick. I'm going to open up a second browser here, and I'll just go to groups.google.com. So anybody in the world could be sitting at their browser and they could say, I wonder if MATC has an advisory committee Google group set up. They could search for that. Okay, our top hit is the MATC Network Specialist Advisory Committee, and as a non-member, this user can still read all the topics and posts associated with this Google group. I think now what I'll demonstrate is that what I want to cover now is how we use it. Basically, there's like three things I think you need to know. Members that wanted to be able to create posts and topics need to be invited, and they need to accept the invitation. So I'll show you what that looks like first. A new post or topic is created with an email address, and you can see I have the email address right here. And I guess finally, to view posts, that can be done like previous posts or archive posts and topics. That's done through this web interface that you're looking at. So I'm going to pause the recording for a second and just send an invite out to this user here, pat@it.matc.com. So 1 second. Okay, so I went back as an administrator and I sent an invite out to this user. So what this user sees is an email that just says, "Hey Pat, the invitation has been sent out to participate in our advisory committee, and we need you to accept the invitation." So let's do that. I accept it, and I'm done. All right, so at this point now this user can create their own topics as well as and posts in the Google group. So I'm going to go to the home page here. Same one. Now, because this account pat@it.matc.com is actually a Google account, I could create topics through the web interface, but I thought instead I'll do it via the email. So anytime this user sends an email out, let's create one. All right. Okay, so this advisory committee wants to know, do we cover virtualization in our network specialist degree? Okay, so this user sent an email out to the Google group asking a question, and if we just jump back to the home page, what you'll see, let me hit the refresh button here real quick. What you'll see is a new topic was created, and there's one post, and that post basically says, do we cover virtualization in our network degree? So all of the rest of the members that are in this Google group, that would be like our advisory committee members and the faculty associated with the degree, they've just received an email, do we cover virtualization in our degree? And I can show you what that looks like, because I'll go to my other email account here. That's another member in this group, and let's go to the inbox. All right, so this person got an email. Do we cover virtualization degree? Yes, we do. As a matter of fact, they're also creating a storage course to support that for a virtualization course. I feel like I should pause this while I type so you can't see how bad of a typer I am. Alright. And then obviously, you can embed links and attachments as well. So this gets sent out. Alright, so this person's response went back to the entire, it actually went out to the entire group. So everybody in the advisory committee associated with this Google group just received 2 emails. Do we cover virtualization? And yes, we do. Additionally, that communication was also, let's hit the refresh button here. That communication was also archived here as well. So an email gets sent out. It goes to the advisory committee members and the faculty and the deans associated with the degree, whoever's a part of the group, as well as being archived here. And what's cool is when the initial email goes out, it actually includes some information like, in case a person forgets the email address for creating their own topics, it includes the email address to post to the group to, as well as the group's homepage, which is this. Okay. So what have I talked about? I talked about 1, anybody can read what's in a Google group. 2, in order to participate and be able to post to the group, you have to be a member that's been invited, as well as you have to accept the invitation. We saw that a person with any email address, not necessarily a Google email address or Gmail address, can use their email to post to the group, and that the web interface is pretty simple as well. So I hope that covers everything you need. I guess I hope you feel comfortable with groups. The next step is just to spend time playing with one or creating one on your own. It's also, if you want to make your own, I do have a second YouTube video I made that walks through how I configured this Google group. Thanks, and have a great day.